that drive our products. It's
One
already
more
been
thing.
a
Big
big
day.
But we do have one more thing.
Yes! He said it! He said the thing! He said the thing! Oh my god! He actually said the thing! I can't believe it! Timmy has done it again! Yes! Not gonna lie, you look kinda stupid with that, but whatever. Okay, this thing, we need to talk about Vision Pro, because this is the coolest thing that I've seen from Apple in a while, but never before have I had so many questions about a singular product in my life than I do with Vision Pro. So let's just get into it. Here are my thoughts on Apple Vision Pro. Okay, let's start with the design. Now this I really like. It looks great in the renders, and the way that it appears on people's heads, well, it's starting to grow on me. Even though I know I said that the person who was wearing it looked kind of stupid. But there are a couple things that I have to nitpick on. First of all, the choice of materials. I know that Apple loves to use aluminum in everything they make, but a headset? Maybe that's not the best choice if you want something that feels premium but also manageable on a person's head. I just feel like using aluminum will make the headset quite heavy. Now, one thing they could have opted for is replacing the aluminum with titanium, which is lighter than aluminum and still feels premium. But that also costs money, and considering the price of Vision Pro, that's not something we want to add to, so we'll see how it feels when it comes out. Now, the next thing I have to nitpick on is the battery pack, and I understand Apple had good intentions with the battery pack, but having a wire stretching out all the way from your head to your pocket makes Vision Pro feel less clean, professional, and well thought out. But I can't completely bash this, because if they did away with the battery pack, then that would in turn make the headset thicker and heavier, and then I'd have to complain about the weight even more. But there are some good pros of the design. Get it? Pros like Vision Pro? Anyways, there are some good pros, such as the digital crown, great incorporation for adjusting the intensity of virtual environments. And how could I forget EyeSight, which, apart from being a naming dilemma, if you know what I mean, is a great visual signal to others that you're aware that they're in your space and that they have your attention. It's a good little prevention that protects us from descending into antisocial hell. Now we gotta move on to the tech, and I have barely anything to complain about here, because, okay, the amount of sensors on this thing, good riddance with those Meta sticks, I hated those. And the whole personas thing, that is both amazing and freaky at the same time, and they're not stopping there. 3D, spatial personas, that has gotta raise some eyebrows. I just have a question though, is this going to take out the magic of those awful FaceTime calls that you have with your best friend, where no one can see each other's faces, but y'all are just there on the call? Now you're going to have to see their face. It's gonna look so professional and boring, ugh. And the amount of pixels Apple has crammed into Vision Pro, that is a technological marvel. The one thing that I do have to complain about though is once again, the battery pack. 2 hours of battery life. And in some cases that could just about qualify as enough. But what if you're watching a movie, and not just like an hour and 30 minutes or 2 hours, I'm talking Titanic length. Like you'll be halfway through the movie and then the headset just says, "Thank you for listening, stay safe, and have a great day, I'm out," and just dies on you. The immersion is completely ruined. Okay, now we have to talk about the price. $3,500, that seems extortionate. But if you watch my video on how the Apple Watch Ultra's price tag is justified, you'll hear me say in the beginning that there's a difference between high-priced and overpriced. High-priced is almost definitive. If I say, okay, I'm selling a house for $1 million, you'd say, okay, $1 million, that's a lot of money. But I can kind of get behind that. Now, overpriced is subjective. If I was selling you, I don't know, maybe an Apple Watch for $100, you'd say, yeah, that's pretty good. I'd like that. But if I was selling you a pack of 16 crayons for $100, either those crayons can send me to the moon or they're overpriced. And most likely, they're overpriced. Now $3,500, yes, that is a high price tag. But overpriced? Maybe not. I'm not saying go out and buy Vision Pro on day one, maybe wait 2 or 3 years, Apple will release a standard Apple Vision with some goodies like, I don't know, fun iPad 10s colors and no spatial photography for a cheaper price, then maybe consider it. But the Vision Pro is in no way essential to your workflow. Overall, I'd say Vision Pro is pretty nice. It could definitely use some improvement, but this is a great start for the product. And who knows where it'll go in maybe 5-10 years. If there's anything that I didn't mention in this video that you still want to hear my point of view on, let me know in the comments and I definitely will answer you. Alright, so I guess that's it for this video. So thank you so much for watching, please like and subscribe, and also comment down below what you thought. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!